Hi, you guys. So I'm here. I made it. The mic is working, or at least on my end, it's showing that it is. You guys let me know if it is or not. And oh, let me turn this down because I have my phone turned on to the live just in case my comments don't show up on my computer screen. Yeah, so you guys, I got tried to figure this out. I had it working. Somehow or another my mic got unplugged. So I figured out that's why it wasn't working to begin with when I was setting it all up. And then I noticed that it wasn't picking up sound. And so I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Tried to mute it, unmute it, nothing worked. So I figured out how to get it to work and I'm like, yes. But then it just stopped. So, but I got it figured out. So hopefully we won't have any issues tonight. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So it's Thursday night, which means it is Sponge and Stamp Social Hour. This is a time where we hang out, we get crafty, and we create some fun things together. Tonight is going to be happy hour, happy mail, happy hour. I need a happy hour. No, it's happy mail online, free online card class. So, hey, Nelda. I'm going to be doing 3 cards that if you purchase $35 or more, you will get the make and takes for those 3 cards. I will mail them to you for free as a thank you for ordering from me. There is a bonus card. So if you order $75 or more from my online store before tax, shipping, and rewards, I will send you the make and take for the bonus card. You guys, the bonus card is super, super cute. It has a surprise inside, so I can't wait to share that with you. And then if you order $100 or more, same thing, before tax, shipping, all that jazz. I will send you the 3 make and takes, the bonus card, and a free pack of embellishments. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that we have a really good time. I know that we will. We always do. So let's see. I don't think I have any announcements to make except for the new online exclusives went live to customers yesterday. So I hope that you guys have taken some time and checked them out because one of the things that the thing that we're going to be working with tonight is from the online exclusives. So I absolutely love this set. I hope that you do. I think you will. It's got summertime vibes. And we're going to be using some designer series paper on 2 of the cards, I think. That is the Ordinary Life Designer Series paper. It is a beautiful pack of paper. I'll be sharing that with you as well. We're going to be using some embossing folders. So one of them is Lazy Daisy's 3D embossing folder. And then the Paradise Gardens hybrid embossing folder. We're going to be using that too. Hey, Carol. So thanks for joining me. Let's see. We may be interrupted slightly. My husband and son are on their way back from Florida. They made a fast trip. I say fast, but it's taken all day. I expected them to be home sooner. My son has bought a bass boat. So they're probably going to be pretty hyped when they come in the door. And I'm excited to see it. So I have to wait until our session is over, which is perfectly fine. I'm right where I want to be. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go down to making stuff. And I think the card that we're going to start with is this one right here. Oh, you guys, one other thing. Oh, wow. Camera's not really wanting to focus tonight. Let me hold that up. That's like really out of focus. Let me see if I can, wouldn't you know it, I don't have my grid paper over here. That's okay. Let me go in the store and see if I can't find some white paper. Now, the last time it did that when I had white paper. But there we go. So now tonight it wants to do it with the white paper. So I tell you, this technology stuff and it drives me nuts. Okay. So this is one of the cards right here that we're going to do. I hope you guys like this. I think it is super, super cute. And we're going to make that. So let me show you. Here's our card kit for this. And then let me bring in, and I have a pesky fly. So you may see the pesky fly fly around in front of the camera, which is, it's irritating. And you might even see me go, because it's gonna bug me. So this is it. This is one of the new online exclusive. It's called Summertime Happiness. This is a bundle, and it is so super, super cute. I have so much fun playing with this. I love it so much. So we're going to be using this. We're going to use the little daisy that's right there. We're not going to be using the sentiments for this card. I'm pulling in a sentiment from Phrases and Frames, which is a newer stamp set. You can get this in a bundle with the dies, which are awesome. But we won't be using the dies tonight. We're going to use Have a Fabulous Day is the one that we're using. And then we're also going to be using the scallop bloom dies. I love these dies. Oh, they're so awesome. And this is the one that we're going to be using for this kit too. So, or this card. Let's go ahead. Oh, I just lost my breath there for a second. Let me take a sip of my Dr. Pepper. All right. So let's go ahead and get all this out of here. So in your card kit, you will get all the pieces to make this except for stamped images. Angel policy, I'm not allowed to send you stamped images. So anything that is stamped and has to be die cut out or fussy cut, you have to stamp those. So, and you can also use a different flower if you'd like to. You don't have to have this stamp set for this card. Okay, so we've got our card base, which is Flirty Flamingo, one of my favorite pinks. And it is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. So we're just going to go ahead and fold that on the score line. We're going to take our bone folder and just give that a nice little burnishing. And then here's our other pieces. And I do have all the measurements. I jotted them down. I didn't write them neatly, so I may struggle reading them. Okay, so our Flirty Flamingo, we did that. Then we have our basic black. Happy 4th of July, everybody. So we are going camping this weekend. I'm not thrilled. I'll get into that later. Let's see. Basic black is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 is the size of this one. And I can't figure out why I keep coming way out of the picture. Maybe I need to move things down. Okay. So that's our layer. That's this part that's going to go right around this white piece, which the white piece is 3 3/4 by 5. So it's going to layer on top of here like so, just like that. So it's going to layer on there. And then we have our inside piece, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And that is going to go on the inside of our card like that. Then we have our die cut. So you will get any die cuts, anything that is embossed. I will have that embossed for you too. So you'll have that, your designer series paper. All of it will be cut for you. So all you have to do is just put it together. Then this is the designer series paper. This is I think it's Ordinary Life. I know I wrote it down. I'm probably going to say, you wrote it down, but I didn't on this one. This is Beautiful Ordinary Life. And while we're talking about it, let me bring it over here. So I have cut into this a lot. So in this beautiful, I love it. This is the one that we're using tonight. And then we have all of these. We have all these. We're using this one tonight, this one tonight. Let me see. I'm trying to get to the full sheet so that I can just show you, because you get 2 sheets of each and they are double-sided. So let me move that out of the way. So you have this one, and then that's the back side. I think I showed this to you before because we did play with this one night not too long ago. And I love the polka dots, black polka dots, and then that's that side. And then we have this and that. I should go A and B, right? I love this. I can't wait to play with this one. So we have A and B. And then there's that double sheet. Then we have this one. That's the one we're using tonight. And then this one. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so there we go. So that's that. Beautiful. That's Beautiful Ordinary Life. And then we have a little strip here. But this strip is 1 3/4 by 5. And then this one is a 1/2 inch by 5. So we have those. This is for our stamping of our flower and our sentiment. And let's go ahead and start stamping. And I really did mean to stamp this because this is coloring too. Well, darn it, we may not color this one because I really didn't want to take all that time to do that, but it's okay. We'll play it by ear, right? We'll see what it looks like. Okay, so trying to keep up with all your comments here. I don't think I've missed anything. Okay, so we're going to ink this up in strawberry slush, Flirty Flamingo. And then all you're going to do is just randomly stamp these beautiful little daisies on here. Is all you're going to do. Just like so. I'm not really too worried about the center, but we'll go ahead and do it. Because it is going to get covered up. We'll put that there. All right, so then I'm going to bring in this little stamp, which I missed on the stamp set. It's just like a little flower. And this is where I really do miss our Stampin' Right markers that retired because you can color them in. And I guess I could use a blending pen, but it's really, I don't like to do that. This little bitty flower right here, we're going to bring that one in. So that is right here. And we're going to stamp that whole thing in Lemon Lolly. It's where I would like to color it, where I can make my leaves green, but it's okay, right? So we are just going to kind of fill in the little empties. In the empties. Make sense? I think so. And I'm trying to turn my block instead of just turn my paper. Sometimes I make things harder for myself. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. All right. And I think I'm going to do like that. All right, there we go. I'm good with that. Now, when I colored these, I want to leave these because it's going to take me a minute or two to color them, but I really want to show you how I colored them. So if you guys wouldn't mind, let me know in the comments if you want to watch me color all of these. Let me make sure I got the right markers. I used Flirty Flamingo Light and Dark, and I used Dark Lemon Lolly for the center. So I could just show you in here, or you guys know how to color and you're good, and we can just leave it like this. Or I can color it. Just let me know what you'd like for me to do. Hey, Melinda. So glad you joined us, and I hope that you're feeling good. All right. Let's see. This is dark. This is light. So I'm going to color all of these with the light. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you can leave a little white on the end just for more, for a lack of the word, more interest, more definition. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm just grateful to be here, and I'm grateful that that my mic is working. So I keep checking too to make sure it's still going. Then I took my dark Flirty Flamingo and just kind of colored it in the center here. Of course, you can do yours any way that you want to. That is perfectly fine. And Carol says I do not have to color it all. Yay. I'm really sorry, you guys. I did mean to go ahead and color one, except for maybe one. But I totally forgot. So it's all right. Okay, so that's just how I did it. So then I colored in with the dark, and then I brought back in my light Flirty Flamingo and just kind of blended it a little bit. And I did each of those like that. And then our dark lemon lolly is going to go right in the center. And that's how I colored them. Easy peasy, right? So let's go ahead and put that aside. So let's put this together. So, oh, we got to stamp our flower. So I need this. And let's go ahead. We're going to do the same thing with Flirty Flamingo. And right there. And it just dawned on me that I forgot to put my leaves in here, but I have them right here. So the leaves also are from the scalloped blooms. Is that right? Is that the name? Yeah, the scalloped bloom dies. All right, so then we're just going to pretend we colored that in. And then, because I've already done it, but where did I put it? It's right there. Okay, so, sentiment. So the sentiment we're using is "Have a Fabulous Day" from Phrases and Frames. And I just did that in Memento Black. So let's bring that in. Just ink that up. Stamped it right there. It doesn't even matter if it's straight because you're going to fussy cut that out. So I already did that so that you guys didn't watch me sit here and fussy cut this, even though this one is not hard. There goes my throat again. Oh, I might have to stay quiet for a few minutes. So all you do is just kind of go around the best you can. I'm not the greatest fussy cutter in the world. But anyway, you guys know how to fussy cut. But you never know. There might be somebody new watching us that doesn't know how. But that's how you do that. Or they don't know what fussy cutting is, because everybody knows how to cut out stuff. All right. There we go. So that piece is there. Let's go ahead and glue this down. Let's move these scissors. I do not need them. I'm going to take my liquid glue. I'm going to glue the back of this. So you guys, we are going to do a drawing for a card tonight. So somebody will get one of these cards for free in the mail as another thank you for just coming on and sharing your time with me. All right, so try to get this on as straight as I can. Oh, I don't do anything straight, do I, guys? It's all right. Right? It's okay. You get the picture. All right. So I know that some of you had a chance to watch that video. I hope that it was a nice surprise last week because I wasn't able to go live to be with you guys. So I recorded that video for you guys. I hope you liked it. It was a super fun card. I know Carol said she was going to give it a try. Have you given it a try yet? Then we're going to take this designer series paper right here and just kind of place that in the center and straight as we can get it, right? Straight as we can get it. If you're really picky about being perfect, you can always take a ruler. I'm not. Okay, so now we're going to take this fun piece here and we're going to stick that right across the center of the other designer series paper, just like so. Okay. All right, and now we are going to attach our leaves. So these are the leaves. Oh, there, it flicked. Okay, right there. Let me show you real quickly that die. It's right here. So it cuts out 2, 4, 6 leaves at one time. So it's a really cool thing. This is a fun set, you guys. I highly recommend it. Excuse me, let me take a sip. Okay, so then you're going to figure out which way you want your flower. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. You can pop this up, but because I'm going to pop the whole label up, I'm just going to glue my sentiment straight down. So you want to put your sentiment on first, keeping in mind that your flower is going to go on there too. I like to do it that way because then I know that my sentiment isn't going to get covered up. Okay, there we go. And then you just figure out which way you want your flower to go. And I think I want it to go just like that. Okay. And I just noticed I didn't cut that very straight, so that's all right. Okay. And my sentiment is not straight either. Oh. Is it? It's good enough. All right, so now we're going to glue our flowers, our leaves. So I think I want my flower to go like that, just like that. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I probably should use a glue dot, but I'm not gonna. And then I'm just going to stick that right there. Take the other one. And put some glue on that. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. I noticed that one of my videos, the sound was really low, and I don't know why. Because the mic is turned up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this up. So we're going to bring in some dimensionals. Just like so. We're going to take the backs off of this. And I'm going to put it right in the center. You don't have to. You could come over here this way or here, wherever you think you might want it to go. I think I chose the middle because of my flowers. So on this one, the flowers aren't so pronounced. Is that the right word? It is now. So, but anyway, so that's going to go there. Did I pop my flower up? Oh, I did. So we could have popped our sentiment up. I think I'm not going to pop my flower. No, I am. I'm going to pop it up. So we're just going to put a dimensional right there. And we're going to place our flower just like so. And then there we have it. There. Oh, nope. We got to put it on this card, and then we got to do our inside. I got ahead of myself. I got so excited on that. All right. So it's going to go on our Flirty Flamingo card base. Just like so. And we have to stamp the inside of our card. I'm not going to stamp my sentiment because I don't know who I'm, going to give this card to. So I don't know. So we can do, since this is not colored in, we're not going to color these in either. So we're just going to go just like that. And there is not leaves for these flowers. So we're just going to leave it alone. Just like so. If you want to color this, you most certainly can, but I'm not going to. So we're just going to glue this down. You can also use designer series paper to decorate the inside. However you want to do it is perfectly fine. All right. And there we go. And then on our envelope, let's stamp the flower on the outside of our envelope so that our envelope is not naked. And there we go. Now, if you wanted to color this in, just a little tip is because the Stampin' Blend markers, they do bleed. So I would just stick a piece of paper down in there. Like you could take this, but I'd make it like thick. Or you could take a little cardstock piece of scrap and stick it down in there so that you could color it. So you just stick this down in there, just like that, so that it doesn't bleed through to the back of your envelope. And then you can just color it with your blends. Okay, that is that. So what do you guys think about this card? think that's so cute. All right. So we're going to put that aside. Let me see here. I've got stuff scattered all over the place here. Let's see. What will we do next? All right. So we'll do this one next. I messed that paper up. I may have to get more. All right. So isn't this adorable? So this card again is this time we are only using the dies from the Summer Happiness, and you use this die right here. So it cuts out the flowers and the circles. And then I used this little leaf die right here to cut out our leaves. This is, what is this? I think it's Melon Mambo is what I used. It looks like strawberry slush, but I'm pretty sure it's Melon Mambo is what I used. And Coastal Cabana and Daffodil Delight and Basic Black. So that is the one. And then this one. Okay, that's our measurements for this card. You put that back over there. Yay, love the card. It's been so hot and humid here, Carol says. It's been very hot and humid here too. And that's why I'm not excited about going camping this weekend, because I don't do well in heat anymore since for a couple years now, but you know, there's things. So you'll get all your pieces cut for your flowers, and they'll be in a little baggie like that so they don't get lost. Your layer will be embossed with the Lazy Daisy. Your pieces will be all cut for you. Okay, so this is Melon Mambo. It's 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. It will be scored for you too, so you don't have to do that either. So this card, you won't need anything but a sentiment to put on it. And then we're going to go ahead and you know what? I'm not going to put that down yet. So this is our inside piece. This is our strip for the flowers and our sentiment. And this is our layering piece right here. So I told the card base was 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. The Daffodil Delight embossed piece is, oh, I didn't write that down. It's probably, no, looking at this, it's 5 1/4 by 4. So that's that. It goes right there on top of that. This is our inside piece. This is 4 by 5 1/4. It's going to go on the inside of our card. So right in there. This piece here, Basic White, is 1 5/8 by 5 1/4. And this piece here is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, and it's going to go right there. So we're going to go ahead. So I've already die cut all these out for you guys, so that this will go nice and smoothly. So we're going to do Coastal Cabana, 2 of those. I did not cut a center or end piece. Yes, I did. Here's one right here that we can use. Voila! I just didn't put it in the kit. I will have it in your kit. Okay, that's not going to pick up. Let me see here. Here we go. And there we go. Take your pick tool to the rescue. We have that piece there. It's going to go in there. Now on this, I did pop up the centers, and I'm going to do it again because I really like that look. You don't have to. Just like so. We're going to put these on here as straight as we can. All right, so I am going to go ahead and kind of guess where these are going to go, making sure that I leave enough room. And I'm just going to go around the edge of this carefully. Come on, try not to squeeze too hard to where I get too much glue. I should have put, let's see, that's going to go right about there. There, I think. And this one is going to go over there on the other side. You know, aren't these fun colors? I love them. I love them together too. They are bright and fun. All right, and then this one, actually, I did put these up a little higher. Uh-oh, so that it gave me a little bit more room for my sentiment. Okay, so let's bring that up just a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to put this one in the center. I probably should have stamped the sentiment first. But that's okay. I think I can fit it. And then this one is going to go right there like so. Before I glue those little dots in there, we're going to go ahead and bring in our friend. And the friend sentiment I got from the Olive Flutter stamp set, the butterfly one, the friend. And we're just going to do that in Memento Black, Tuxedo Black ink. I have not, I played with it a little bit. Not sure how I feel. It's still up in the air with the hybrid black. I know I'm going to have to start playing with it a little more because this is the Memento Black ink. Oh, look what I did. Did I blotch it or is it just the way the R is? No, it's just a little heavy on the ink. That's okay. We're going to let it be. So now I'm going to take some little minis, if I have minis. I think I might be out. I never think about ordering those. I got a couple. And we're just going to put one in the center of each one of those. You can put your leaves on these little flowers before you glue them down. But because I only glued around the circle, we should be able to put those on there with no problem. And we are going to just try to place this on here as straight as we can. Oh, I didn't take the backs off. Take the backs off or it won't stick, right? All right. And I think I'm going to take your pick tool so I can kind of gauge a little better. There we go. And I'm just doing opposite color in the center. I think that looks really pretty. Then we've got these, and then you can kind of decide which ones you want where. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back side of this because those little flowers are not popped up. And I'm just going to slide it right under, maybe. Okay. Slide it right up underneath there. Well, maybe. Maybe I didn't use the big one. Maybe I did. Okay, it's not going to slide. We might have to trim that one. No, I'm good with that. It's a little bent up, but I'm good. All right, so then we're going to take this one, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom side of that one. And we are going to stick that right like so. All right, and then we're going to take this little bitty one and do the same thing. Put some glue on the back of that. All right. I am going to lift this petal up carefully. Well, maybe you want to, whoops, when I made these cards, I didn't have these nails. But my sister and I had our nails done by my son's fiance, and so they're thicker, and I can't pick things up with them. So it's been a challenge. All right, but they're pretty. All right, so here we go. We wanted to do something patriotic, so that's what we did. That's going to go in there. I think And let's take this other little one right here. Sometimes I think I just do things the hard way. I'm destined to do things the hard way. I think my son and my husband just pulled up. I think I just heard car door, truck door. All right, there we go. And now we're just going to do something that should be pretty easy, hopefully, is glue this down even and straight on our black mat, which you guys can't see because it's black on black, but it's all right. I need to bring in another piece of, I can't see it either. Okay. There we go. Please don't dry on me. All right. Let's put a little more glue on here. There we go. And then we're just going to try to give an even border all the way around. Oh, well, oh, that's why, because this goes, silly me, this goes from edge to edge. Come on. Come on. Why am I struggling? I do not know. It's good enough. And then I got some goop on it. Right there. That's all right. Take that eraser. Get that off. There, I got goop on my fingers. So I'm going to take some hand sanitizer and kind of rub that around in there. And that helps a lot. All right, it is not straight. It is not even, but we're going to go with it. Then we're going to go ahead and glue this down. So we're going to put some liquid glue on this. I'm going to put quite a bit because it's bumpy. So there's not a lot of solid surface for it to stick with. So, and did I pop that up? No, I glued that straight down. You could pop this up if you wanted to, but I am going to just glue it flat. Or my famous saying, straight down. I'm just going to go right across there. Just like that. And then we can take this and where's our other leaf? I had it. There it is, right there. Okay. I think, how did I do this one? How did I do it? There we go. Oh, I had two of them. Well, we got two. We got an extra one right here. So I am going to, no, I'm going to glue it on this side. I think I got two of them here. It's awfully thick. I'm going to go ahead and glue this on our flower just because I don't want no hiccups. Oh, there was two on there. Oh, okay. I thought it felt thick. And then we have this crazy one right here. And we're going to glue that on there. We'll just, there we go. Just trying to see which side was what. And I think I glued it on the wrong side. I did. That's okay. We'll just put some glue. Not that much. Just like that. I am okay if that sticks out just a little bit in the center because it's going to be covered. So you won't see it. But, and then we're going to glue that down. And I am going to glue the circle center part of this flower down flat because, so that the card won't have a bump when it's folded. So come on, glue. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in there. Take your pick tool, stick that right down in there. And then we're going to glue this to the inside of our card and we'll be all done. Except for your envelope, but you can decorate your envelope any way you want to. I don't normally put that much glue for the inside of my card, but I did this time. Oh, thank you, Carol. What? Steve account recovery if locked, deactivate if your account is suspended or unaccessible. I think that is spam. Let's see if I can get that off of there. Well, for right now, we'll just hide that. All right. Boy, they're getting bold, aren't they? Coming on the flowers look colored without you doing anything else. Oh, I'm sorry, Nilda, I just saw that. They do, don't they? They're very pretty. Okay. All right. Here we go. That's it. We've got that card done. So there it is. There it is. So I hope you guys like that too. Of course, it looks a lot brighter on the screen than it actually is. It's bright, but it's not as bright as it is showing. So we have one more card and then our bonus card. So this is the third card. Isn't that cute? Oh, it looks like it's Puppy Parade, but it's not. It's real red. Here's our measurements for that one. So this is a bookbinding fold, which is one of my favorite folds. One of them. And we use the cherries on the stamp set we brought in the bundle. So we use the cherries. We die cut the cherries using the dies. And the scalloped is from the Scalloped Blooms dies. So it's right here. We used the third largest one to cut that out with. And the Paradise Garden Hybrid embossing folder to emboss this layer right here. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. So we have a real red card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5. Again, scored at 4 1/4. I think it is spam or phishing. Don't click. Oh no, I wouldn't dare click on stuff like that. I just hit it, and after the live, I'll go back and probably report that to spam. All right. We have that piece. Then this piece is our inside piece. Here's our scallop for our cherries and our sentiment. And let me move this out of the way because we're done with that. This is to stamp your cherries with. This is our strip that goes right here. Flip that over. That's going to go right here. Oh, we do have to do a score line on here to create the book bind fold. We're going to stamp our cherries. So we're going to make our own designer series paper. And then this is going to go right here. Okay, so let me give you the measurements. So we did our real red card base. So this is 3 1/8 by 5 3/8. This is, what is this? 7/8 by 5 3/8. That doesn't sound right. I might have to check that. This is for our cherries and to die cut. The inside piece is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. 5 3/8. Maybe that's right. You know what? I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. This is the same as this. Doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, that's right. Because it's not your regular 1/8 of an inch. You're going to get a 1/16 of an inch border. Okay, so this one's actually a little longer than that too. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's bring in our trimmer, which is all the way over here. And let's trim score this. So this is scored at 4 1/4. So we want, I think it's an inch. I didn't write that down either, darn it. darn it, darn it, darn it. I think it's an inch. So we're going to go, let's see, a quarter. And a quarter is a half. We're going to go to 5 1/4. Do, 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 do. Don't you like my math? Okay. So, and we're going to score that. All right. So we got that. And then we're going to bend this back like that. And then we're going to score it. Let me move this out of the way. All right. And then we're just going to, I said score, but we're going to burnish that. So that's like that. So then we're going to glue just in this 1 inch spot right here only between the 2 score lines. Like so. And then we're going to just press that down, let it adhere nicely. This is going to be pretty easy to do. And then we're going to glue this one down so it's going to be less of a border. But it's okay. And we are going to just stick this on here. Boy, that red on red is hard to see where you got it at. I think I need to come this way just a teeny tiny bit more. And then we're going to, now it's time for our stamping. All right, so we have this, and this. This one is using the Thinking of You, which I believe is from the Phrases and Frames, Thinking of You. So we're going to use that one. This was the inside, so we got to stamp our cherry, right? Yes, we got to stamp our cherry. All right, so I am using Memento ink to stamp with. Oh, shoot, this one's coloring too. This one we're going to have to do a little coloring. I didn't even think about that. And we're just going to stamp our little cherry right there. We'll color that in just a second. This one we have to stamp our cherry. So we'll stamp our cherry. We do have to die cut this because I did not die cut that one. And then let's stamp our cherries here. Just like so. And then you can just like kind of turn them and put them where you want them to be. Just kind of like so. Any way that you wanted to do it. There we go. So we got that. So we got to color that, color that, color that. Stamp this. Let's go ahead and stamp this. This is stamped with the Thinking of You, which I'm pretty sure is right here. And it is. Ooh, I'm running out of time. We're going to stamp that Thinking of You. Right about here, I think. All right, just like so. All right, so that's done. Let's bring in our real red and our granny apple green. That's what I used to color the cherries with. So we're going to bring in real red. Is this the real red? No, this is Poppy Parade. Ah, okay. Real red right here. This is. All right, so I am not doing any blending except for on the leaves, and I think I used Granny Apple Green. Oh, light Granny Apple Green and dark Granny Apple Green. And we're just going to take the dark red and we're just going to color around. Now where it's got the little black lines right there, I kind of left a little bit of white there just so that it kind of like looks like it's got a little shine. But that's just what I did. Like so. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me bring it up to you. See how I did that? So pretty. I think it's cute. All right. Of course, you don't have to. And you could do shading on yours. Because I know you're going to want this card kit. It's so sweet. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and do all the red, and then we're going to do all the green. All right, so you guys, we're going to do just like this. My other card, our bonus card, is going to take a little bit of time to put it together, but not too terribly long, because I've done all the work for it too. I've done the stamping and the die cutting, and so we got all that. And I don't think there's any coloring on that one, because I've already done it. I think I did anyway. I hope that I did. All right. I was panicking because I looked at the time and then I remembered, well, you were late coming on, remember? Because your mic wasn't working. So you're good. I'm good. And then we're going to color this one. Just like so. This one. Wish I would have remembered to cut out my cherry. But I didn't. That won't take no time at all. All right. One more cherry. Isn't this stamp set cute? I love this. There's so many different things that you can do with it, but it just makes it fun. Okay, so I am going to color all the leaves now in light granny apple green. In all actuality, I may leave it just light, just for time's sake, because I am a little concerned about y'all's time. There we go. Good. So cute. I love these cherries. So there are some, I know most of you don't do Halloween, but there's some Halloween on the new online exclusives. There is also some Christmas and some fall. There's some sweet, sweet, cute stuff. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do it just because I think it needs it. But I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm just going to come in here and I may not even do any blending just to give it a little definition. That's all I'm doing. There we go. I'm good with that. All right, so now it's time to put our card together. So we've got that on there, that on there. This goes in the inside piece. Well, that's stuck. And then this goes in here, just like so. And then this piece is going to go on the side where our book binding is. Just like that. There we go. And then all we have left to do is do this. So let me die cut this real fast. And let me get these pieces on here. Oh, it would help if I had the die. Right? We need the die to cut it out with. So here's our cherry die right here. And I have some Post-it tape right here. So we're going to line this up. Line it up. Put this right on there like so. Bring this over here. Put our other clear plate on top. Oh, wait, I don't need it because I have one right here. Ah. Oh. And voila. There we go. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I love it. Okay, and we're going to pop that up. Some of these I didn't pop up because I didn't want all the dimension because of because of all the mailing. And I heard that prices were going up again, which I really hope not, but I think they are. Okay. We're going to put those just like that. And then we're going to pop this one up right here in front of me. I think I'm going to put another one right here. I think I'm going to move this one over here. All right. Just because this is a little larger. I don't want nothing to cave in. Okay. And then that is going to go right in the center, or where I think the center is. Making sure my sentiment is straight. That's straight enough. Okay. And then there we go. There is card number 3. So this is what you will get. You will get the make and takes for these 3 cards for a purchase of $35 or more before tax, shipping, and rewards. But if you bump it up to $75, you will get the bonus card, which, hold on, I'm fixing to show you. Isn't that cute though? That's so stinking cute. I love it. But wait for it. Are you ready? Ooh. It is a pop-up card. Look at that. Isn't that cute as can be? I love it. All right, so we've got our measurements here. So let's go through this real quick. We'll bring in our kit over here. Oh, you guys, I forgot to mention too, with this new bundle set, you can purchase the washi tape for it too. I might have posted, I think I did post a card I did with it. So the washi tape, the dies, cut these out, which there is a little bit of a learning curve because this is waxy. The Post-it tape didn't really want to stick very well on it. So you kind of have to maneuver it a little bit to where the Post-it tape will go over past the washi tape and then down. That was the best way I found to do it. Sometimes you might have to fussy cut around it. If you have an easier way, please let me know what that is. We used the Beautiful Ordinary Life Daffodil Delight card base, basic black for our mat. This is just basic white that we stamped on. Ordinary Life right there for the little polka dots. We use the stylish shapes to cut those out. And then, yeah, that's it. Okay, then the dies, the stamps and the dies to do all those. All right, so the trickiest part to this is going to be, again, all your little pieces that you don't have to stamp will be cut out for you. So your sunshades and your flip-flops, these you will just have a piece of scrap to stamp so you can die cut those out because I'm not allowed to send. Here's our circles. You'll have those. I'm not allowed to send stamped images. Okay, so here's our strip of what is this? Let me see here. Let me put this together. This is our 2 inside pieces. They are, hold on one second. They are, that's not 3 inches by 5 1/4. Should be 4 by 5 1/4. They're 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one is 3 by 5 1/4, I think. I don't know. No, what is this one? I don't have my, that's because this is the wrong one. All right, Fun in the Sun. Okay, so our base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. That's the Daffodil Delight. Our black is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Our white is 3 3/4 by 5. Our designer series paper is 2 inches by 5. This piece right here is, oh, I didn't write that one down. I think this is like just like a tad bit over a quarter by 5. I think. Yeah, no, this is 1, 2, 3/8. So that was right. 3/8 by 5. And I don't remember what this one was. And it looks like I didn't write it down. Well, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That ain't right. What is it? Oh, it's 3/4. 3/4 of an inch by 5. And then our inside pieces, they are 4 by 5 1/4, which are these pieces right here. Okay, so that's that. This is for your stamping and your die cutting for your camera, your lemonade, and your pineapple. All right, so let's go ahead. Excuse me. My throat is getting hairy. All right, so we're going to go ahead. And did I not put that stamp out? I did not. So that's okay, because we can pull it out. We can pull it out real quick. So we need the sun. Well, maybe from this set right here. Our little sun. We need it. Whoop. There we go. All right, so let's see. I used, what did I use? Daffodil Delight. Thank you, Carol. Carol loves the cherry card. Nelda loves it too. Okay. I need my scrap paper. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Carol, no, I'm sorry. Carol loves the pop-up card. Nelda loves the cherry card. All right, so we are going to just do what we did with the flowers. We're just going to kind of like randomly stamp here. Hopefully I can get this to be what we need it to be. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do, because we're going to have designer series paper that's going to go over this. So let's go ahead and close this up. Let's move this out of the way. And let's put this on here. Whoop. All right. Isn't this paper pretty too? I really, really love this paper. Sometimes you just kind of get a little tired of flowers all the time. Or I do anyway. I love flowers, don't get me wrong. And I love stamping flowers, and I love using flower designer series paper, but I don't like to do it all the time. And then we're just going to stick this. I'm going to overlap just a teeny tiny bit, not much at all. Just a little bit. Try to get that straight. Come on. Well, it doesn't want to go straight. There we go. All right, so that's done. So we can go ahead and put this on here. Uh-oh, we got some scoring to do. Oh, look at this. I need to trim this because we got a little tiny bit of overhang here, which is fine. Sometimes you get that and you can just take your scissors. You know what? It's so little, I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, and then we're just going to line this up right here on here. I love using black matte sometimes. It really will help things pop. And we got our card base here. I have to think. I don't want to do anything out of order. All right, so this, we could stamp our sentiment on this. So we're using the black again, and we are using, did I not block that one up? Guess I didn't. Fun in the Sun. I didn't. All right. Well, we'll steal the cherry off of here. We'll stick that right there so I don't lose it. And we'll do that. Let me move this out of the way. All right. And we'll stamp Fun in the Sun. Just like so. The good thing about circles is if you don't get it completely straight, you can turn it until it's straight. I like that. All right, then we're going to adhere the sentiment to our Daffodil Delight circle. Like so. And we're going to put that right on there. Center it the best that we can. Did I do it on the wrong side? Oh, I did. Huh? Hopefully that won't stick to the paper. Let me get that off of there before it does. Okay. There we go. We're going to put that to the side, this to the side. Now we have to work on our little cube here and our pieces, these things. All right, so I stamped Summer Adventures at the top and stamped 2 of those in Timid Tiger, which I did not bring out or bring over. So we got the Timid Tiger. What did I stamp that in? I stamped it in black, so we're going to do black again. So where is it at? Because it's on a long block. Here it is. Right here. So we are going to just stamp that towards the top up here. Like, I think right here is good. I think I just stamped it crooked. Yeah. That's not too bad. Okay. And then we're going to move this out of the way. We're going to bring back in our little flower that we stamped in yellow. I'm going to stamp that off. And then we're going to bring in Timid Tiger. And uh-oh, there we go. I got some glue. I'm going to stamp a flower right there. And stamp a flower right there. All right, we're done with this. So now we're going to glue these pieces in here. And then we're going to make our box. Which is your favorite color, Melinda? I missed what it was. Oh, this goes up on the top. Just like so. I have that like that. And then this one, can be for your writing, or you can put another sentiment, or whatever you wanted to put down there, you can put down there. And we're going to lay this on here, and I got glue all over that. I don't know how that happened, but all right, so we got that and that. Oh, we got to stamp these and color them. But you guys know how to color. So all you do is you take your little things. I stamped them in black and colored them. I used light and dark pool party for our camera. I used light and dark. Actually, I used dark lemon lolly, and I think I used dark daffodil delight. This is Lost Lagoon, and then I used light lemon lolly, and then I used light daffodil delight just to go around it and color in the lemons. So that's what I did there. So, and then I die cut them. So let's go ahead. So you just stamp them in the black, color them, cut them out. So that's how you do that. All right, we're not going to go through all that because I think if you need me to, I most certainly will. All right, so let's make our block. So we have this piece right here. This is our mechanism. It's 5.5 by, where's my measurements? Well, shoot. No, I need my measurements because it's got the score marks on there. I think it's 3/4 and uh-oh. Here it is. Woo! All right. Oh, which I didn't write them down. Why didn't I write those down? Those are so important. I didn't. Yes, I did. It's on the back. Ah, tricked you. Okay, tricked myself. All right. So this is 5.5 by 3.5. So 3.5 by 5.5. Then we're going to score it with the 3.5 top, 3.5 at the top. We're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch. That did scare me. I thought, oh, wow. All right, 3/4 of an inch. Then we're going to go at 1.5. 1.5. I bet I made you guys go, uh-oh. Yeah, it scared me. I'm not going to lie. All right, 2.25. And then 3. Okay. Then we're going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. I'll flip that over because that's got stickies on it. Like so. You can use tear and tape. You want a strong adhesive, but I'm just going to use my liquid glue. And we're going to put glue right here on this little flap here. Okay, so we're going to put glue on that one. And then all I'm going to do is just fold this down right on top of it. Uh-oh, I don't know what just happened. I don't want to add a source. Get out of my view. All right, and then we're going to do this. And we're going to let that dry just a tad. Just a tad. All right, and then there's your cube. So can you guys see? That is your cube. Okay. Then we're going to bring it in here. So you're going to want your seam to be on the bottom. So that's our seam right here. So that is going to go to the bottom into the back of the card. So that's my bottom right here. And then this is going to be the side that attaches to the card. So we're going to use liquid glue. You can use your tear and tape, Seal Plus, or whatever very strong adhesive that you have or you like to use. Did I do that right? I did, but it goes this way. And then you're going to put this, okay, you guys, I'm probably going to have to stand up so I can see. You're going to put this just below your score line because you don't want it to go too far up to where it won't close. Am I doing this right? I am. Scared myself there. I thought, oh no, I just glued that wrong. And you want to make sure that it doesn't pop out over the edges. Okay. And we're good. And then you're going to put glue on this back side right here. So we're going to put some glue on that. We're almost done. We are almost done. Probably put a little bit more glue just for some extra measure. And then that's going to go up like that. And then there's your box. See how that is? Your box. And then we're going to flatten that out because we have this piece that was 3/4, which it's going to go right along the bottom of that. Now in my sample, I did this strip and I did the bottom of my flip-flops in this. And though it looks cute, it kind of blends in. So your kit will probably have a colored pattern in there. like this pretty, I use this paper right here. I use this. So your colors may be a little different. It all depends. Okay, so we got to put these all together now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. So we got our flip-flops. You gotta make sure that we have the right one for each flop, which this one, whoops, no, this one goes here. So we're gonna glue that on there. And this one gets glued on here like so. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Come on. I'm really scared to squeeze too hard like that. And then I probably should bring in my tweezers. It would be a whole lot easier. And then that's going to go on there just like so. So there's one flip-flop. And then we have this one. We're going to glue that right there. This is the part that takes one of the longest parts. Come on. Please just glue. All right. And then we are going to do this. So you guys, I'm probably going to go through and do the thing and tell you guys who the winner is next week, if you're okay with that. Because somebody said something. Oh yeah, we're going down to the Lake Tobazovki. Sorry, Carol, I didn't even see that. Thank you, Melinda, for answering. Okay, so now we're going to glue our sunshades together. So you just kind of figure out which way they go. And we're going to put that on there just like so. And my guys are home. Hey. Oh, well, I'm almost done. Excited, I know. Okay, so there we go. All right, so now it's time to put these together. And I am going to use my thing on here. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of this, just on the bottom portion. And I'm just kind of using this for a guide to kind of tell me where it's going to go, because you don't want it to glue up too high and you don't want it to come past this little piece of hair. You don't want it to come below this line. So you're just going to put it like right there. Let's hold that down. I'm going to put our pineapple. You could put these any way that you want to on your card. How come that doesn't look like, oh wait, that's going to go just like that. And then these are going to go like this. And you want to make sure that whatever you put on the sides doesn't go past the side of your card. So we got that. You can put embellishments on there, on your flip-flops to kind of dress them up a little bit. Then we got our little bottle of lemonade. So that is going to go just like that. And then we have our camera. And our camera is going to go like so. There we go. And then it pops up. So isn't that cute as can be? I wish you guys could really see. And there we go. And then it folds. down like so. And there we go. That is our card. Whoop. So cute. I love it. And there's that one. So on this one, I did put the little embellishments on there, but you guys can do whatever you want to do. You can put little flowers, whatever. And we could stamp on our envelope too. And I think we'll just stamp a nice, pretty yellow sun in Daffodil Delight. Just like that. There we go. All right. And this is the bonus card that you get if you bump up. Oh, wait, we're not done. We got to put this on here. Whoops. Okay. We're just going to set that right on there. We're going to pop this up and pop it up. Let me see here. Oh, Lynette's on here. Did I say hi to her? Hi, Lynette. Okay. Sorry if I missed anybody. All right. Let's go here and here. That went rolling. And then we're just going to stick this right here. Like so. And you can always put something on here to decorate it more too. Alrighty, you guys. So that is that. So super cute. I love this card. My favorite part is the inside. I absolutely love it. All right. I hope you guys really like these cards. And you know what? We can go ahead and do the drawing. We'll go ahead and do it real fast. I'm just so afraid that I'm going to miss somebody because I'm doing it fast. So we have Lynette. We have Melinda. You guys let me know if I'm missing anybody. Linda. We have Nelda. And we have Carol. Am I missing anybody? I feel like I am. And I don't want to miss anybody. Nope, I don't guess not. You guys let me know if I'm missing anybody. I don't think so. All right, so let's fold these up. Fold them up as even as I can fold them so that they all look alike. So you guys be thinking about the card that you would like for me to send you. So you can tell me which one it is. So quiet. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to mix all these up. I have no idea whose is whose, since they all look identical. All right, so here we go. Got this one. Drum roll. Drum roll. Let's see. Carol. Carol, congratulations. So, all right, Carol, let me know which card that you would like, and I will send that card to you. And you guys, this Happy Mail card kit, you can order between now, which is the 2nd. You know what? Maybe I'll let this one go through the whole month. I don't think I'm going to do another one this month. So this one will go all the way through till the end of the month, which is what day? The 31st, Friday. So you have until the 31st to purchase from my online store before tax, shipping, and any rewards, $35 or more, and you get the 3 card kits. $75 or more, you get the 3 card kits plus the bonus card kit. And $100 or more, you get all of it and a free pack of embellishments. Okay, you guys. Thank you so very, very much. You would like the pop-up one, and thank you so much. You're so very welcome. Thank you for coming on here, you guys. Thank you for sharing a part of your Thursday night with me, and I so appreciate you. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, thank you so very much. Please, if you wouldn't mind, give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me with all the algorithms and all of that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it. And I'd love to hear and read your comments. So please leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys. Let's see here. Let's do this. Hi. I will see you guys same time, same place next week. Bye.